As Americans face tough times in a vicious hurricane season, Ed Gjertsen, the founder and CEO of Engage Wealth Group, is here to help. Ed, what are some basic tips for people who may have to quickly evacuate their homes?
Yeah, I mean, we're pretty fortunate in certain areas of the country where we're not being besieged by these violent storms. And so the folks on the East Coast, their entire lives are disrupted. And so having sort of a plan ahead, an emergency plan in terms of, hey, we need to leave the house. What do you need to leave the house with? And some of the things we always guide people on are just, obviously just things that get through the day to day, some cash on hand and those kind of things in case, electricity goes out and you can't use ATM machines or credit cards from that standpoint. But the other thing that's really important, Angie, is just the documents. Is you want to have these documents with you. These are like your estate planning documents. So if something happens to you, you should have these documents most likely with you, or at least copies. Powers of attorney for healthcare, powers of attorney for property are things we generally don't think about, but are important in case something happens to us physically, we end up in a hospital, who's going to speak on our behalf? So thinking a little bit ahead in terms of this is my kind of triage box that I'm going to take with us if we have to leave is just great planning and thinking ahead.
Always good to have that cash stash. Great tips, Ed. Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.